I've been taunted by commercials for fried French toast sticks by Wendy's and Burger King that I realized that I could actually make my own keto gluten-free version with the help of this special ingredient. First, we're not using keto bread that you can get at the store because, well, frankly, most of them aren't gluten-free and they're expensive. But know this, if you want to use that, it's definitely a good option. Instead, I am making a simple keto bread that is gluten-free and from scratch, and it will only take 2 minutes. So let's get to cooking before my coffee gets cold. Still warm. In a small bowl, add a half a cup of almond flour. Now, I did try to make this recipe with something other than almond flour. I did try lupin flour, but I didn't really care for the taste, and it also gave a really weird orange coloring. Then add 2 tablespoons of a low-carb protein powder. This helps to build a flexible structure in our keto bread so that those air bubbles, as they release from our leavening agent, that they create a texture and an appearance that's similar to bread. Then a half a teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of the sweetener of your choice, and 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Whisk that together. And then we're gonna add in 3 tablespoons of unsalted softened butter, 1 egg white, and make sure you reserve that yolk because we're gonna use that in a little bit, and 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. Mix it with a fork because this will help cut that butter into our dry ingredients a little bit better. And then grab a baking dish. Now the baking dish I'm using is this glass baking dish, and it just came in my meal storage container set. It's about 3 inches by 5 inches, but you want something smaller like this because it doesn't make a whole lot. It's gonna make only 10 pieces of our French toast sticks, and we're gonna be able to slice them up too. But you wanna line this with parchment paper and spray it with cooking spray. Then scoop your batter with your favorite spatula, and this will go into the microwave to bake for around 90 seconds. Or if you think that the microwave is the devil, well then just use the oven, bake it at 350 degrees for 9 to 11 minutes. Just make sure that your baking dish is oven safe so that you don't cause an explosion. A few days ago, I was really craving a pumpkin spice latte. It was raining and cold outside, and I really wanted something hot to sip on while I enjoy the fall weather that's recently arrived in the Pacific Northwest. Then I remembered that I already have something that's like a pumpkin spice latte. Super Coffee sent me a case of their limited edition flavor pumpkin pie latte to try. It tastes like your favorite fall coffee, but it's 0 grams of added sugar and it's naturally sweetened with monk fruit and stevia. And you can enjoy it over ice, or my favorite, which is to pour it into a mug and heat it up for a minute. It's just like you would get at a coffee shop, except for this one has 10 grams of protein, 70 calories, and only 3 net carbs. Thank you, Super Coffee, for sponsoring this video. Use my code 15KetoFocus at checkout for 15% off any 12-ounce Super Coffee purchase at drinksupercoffee.com/KetoFocus. Now that our bread has finished baking, lift it out and let it cool before slicing. And I cut mine into 10 pieces. Let's work on the French toast batter. You'll need 2 egg yolks, so use the one that you saved from earlier and then grab another. 3 tablespoons of heavy cream, 2 teaspoons of a low-carb protein powder. It's a special ingredient. And this will help give that crunchy crust on those French toast sticks. Then 2 to 3 teaspoons of sweetener, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Mix that together, and then dip each slice of bread in to coat. And you just need a small amount here. You don't need to drench it or let it soak up too much of the batter. In a skillet, I've heated up some avocado oil over medium heat, and then once the oil's hot enough, just add your sticks and let them fry until the sides start to turn golden brown. And then you'll just flip them and let them fry on all sides until every single side is golden brown. Then remove it and transfer it to a paper towel lined plate. It's best to serve these with your favorite sugar-free syrup, just like they do at the fast food joints. Speaking of fast food, if you like to eat at fast food restaurants, but you don't know what's safe to eat on the keto diet, well, I did a whole video for you of what you can have and stay keto. Just click right here.